Hello everyone, my name is Ben at TV Parts Today, and in today's video we are going to be teaching you how to remove the back plate as well as the boards from this Sony unit. It is model number XBR-55X930E. If you are having display issues, we're going to be teaching you how to remove the main board and TCON board. There is an external power supply for this television, so there's not going to be any sort of internal power supply, but we do have a doozy of a back plate, so let's jump right into it. We have the back of the television laid out here. Normally our first step would be to go through and get all of the screws out of the back of the television, but this Sony is kind of peculiar because it has lots of plates with, hidden plates rather, with the screws underneath. Just as an example here, this one lifts up and out. We've got a series of screws right here. That was one of the easier ones. There are some kind of Chinese puzzle box style plates that are on the back of here, and we'll get into that as we get there. I would also recommend, because there are probably about 4 different sizes of screws in the back of this television, take lots of pictures so that we can reference those when we're putting everything back together. But the next plates that I wanted to work on were the 2 that are right here along the side of where the stand legs normally set. This one does have a broken clip that right here. So this just does very easily slide out in a way. This is the same plate here on this side, does not slide out as easily because that clip still is intact. What I usually like to do is grab a screwdriver. I'll just kind of slide it in there just so we can brace that and help loosen that little clip in there and then pull it out. So we got those 2. We do want to keep these plates kind of separate as well, just to make sure that we're getting them back where they need to go. But there are 2 screws that are underneath each one of those as well. So the next thing that we're going to do is come over here to the right side. There's going to be 1 screw that's right here, that's right next to the volume control. We're going to get that out. After that screw comes out, this plate slides down towards the bottom of the television. And pops right off, exposing another set of screws, keeping the actual back plate affixed. I do believe there is one up here at the top as well, in the top right-hand corner. You probably can't see that, so we're struggling here even getting all of the hidden panels and this Chinese puzzle box kind of style of back of the television into frame here. So I'm gonna get this 1 screw out right here. And that should let this whole panel up here pop off. It does not look like there are any screws that we're going to need to get off. I think there's one right here that was covered by that. Not exactly sure. We're going to go ahead and head to the other side now. And I believe that the next panel that we've got is down here at the very bottom. I'm just going to kind of get that screwdriver to let this thing up. And this should slide down towards the bottom of the television as well. That's going to expose this screw that we have right here in the bottom left-hand corner. We're going to work on that one next. After we get that one out, that should free up this whole plate. You can kind of see how it slides down, very much in the same style like I had mentioned, that Chinese puzzle box. This is very reminiscent of those kinds of things. We'll go ahead and get that plate set off to the side as well. I do believe that is everything that is covering screws. So if there are any more plates here, which I'm not exactly sure if there are any more or not, I don't believe so. But what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and get all of the screws out of the back of this television, including the mounting screws for the stand legs. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now that we have most of the screws out, I'm fairly certain we have most of the screws out, we are going to need to go through and do one more pass. Look for any sections where we have loose plastic clips, like right here. Yeah, like this is very, very reminiscent of a Chinese puzzle box. So this whole section is going to slide over, and I bet we're going to have another screw right underneath here keeping this back plate on. So let's grab that one as well. And I believe we missed one right here down at the bottom underneath this flap. I do believe that is everything that we have so far with the screws. And there are a couple of different panels here as well, but this should all start lifting up once we get a majority of these screws out. This back plastic piece does just lift up and out and away. Let's set this off to the side and see what we're working with. There are a couple of plastic washers that are on this secondary plate piece, so be careful about that. This, after the initial plate comes up, this does just lift up and out. We can set that off to the side as well. And it looks like we do have access to a vast majority of the boards in the back of the unit, so we are going to start moving on to those next. The first board that we are going to be messing with here is the main board, and the first step for the main board is to get all of the clips and connections along this side away from the board. So we're going to start with this one at the top. There is a small lever right here in the middle, as this is the kind of off-color clip here, the off-white clip here. We're going to push down on the white part of that clip, and we're going to pull the whole thing away from the board. This one is very similar, but the flap is exposed. So we're going to push down on that flap and just pull that clip away from the board. This is a regular ribbon cable connection, just the style with the black flap. So we're going to pop that little black flap up with our fingernail and just slowly walk that ribbon cable connection out. Both of these clips right here are ribbon cable connections as well, but they are a little bit different. There are two rectangular little black buttons on the right and left side of the clip that we're going to want to push down. And at the same time, we're going to pull that ribbon cable connection away from the board. Same thing here, two little black rectangular buttons that we're going to push down, and then we just slide the clip out. This is a micro USB connection. It should just pull straight out and away from the board. This one might be a little bit difficult to get to, so I think I'm going to try, if I can, to get this plastic flashing piece. I'm just pulling it directly away from the board. This one is going to have a clip on the right and left side. We're going to want to push both of those down, and we're going to slide the whole thing out and away from the board. Now it looks like there's probably a handful of screws going around the outside. We do want to pay very close attention to the one here next to the coax connection and the one right here next to the coax connection. We're going to go through, get all these screws out, and this should come away. After all those come away, we should just be able to lift up on this board. It does feel like there's a little bit of adhesive underneath, probably in the form of some thermal pads that help kind of pull heat away from the hotter parts of the board, but that is the main board for this unit. Next up, I did want to focus on these three boards right here. We've got some little sub boards right here that are going to be pretty easy to get out. They're just one clip or so, and then we have the LED driver, which I will go over in detail. But let's go ahead and start with these two little sub boards. First thing that we're going to want to do is get the clips away from these boards. This one just has a small lever that we push down with our thumb, slides right out. This one is the same way. There's just a small lever on the back, just a little different style. So we're going to push that lever down, pull the whole thing away from the board. I'm going to go ahead and get the screws out of this board, and they should both lift away. All right, after we get those screws out, this guy just slid out on its own. Just gave it a little nudge when I was pulling the screws out there. This guy just lifts out as well. We can set these off to the side now. We're gonna focus on the LED driver. The LED driver is gonna have a series of ribbon cables down this side and one right here on this side. So let's get those first. We're gonna pop up each one of these flaps with our fingernail. And I am just going down the line, popping up each one of those flaps with my fingernail, and then these should just pop right out, slide right away from the board. We got one connection that's kind of back behind this little recess here, this little cutout here. It is the same style as the other ones that we've seen. We push down on the little plastic flap on that plug, and the whole thing just slides out and away from the board. Looks like we've got a number of screws here, and this should be finished. After that comes out, the whole thing should just come up and away with the metal plate. And that's the LED driver for this unit. Last up is the TCON board for this unit, and this guy is going to be a little bit buried. So we've got the IR sensor that has to come out, we've got the Wi-Fi board that has to come out, and then underneath that there's a plate with about 6 to 8 screws in it that are going to need to come out before we can actually even get to the TCON board. So we're going to start at the very top, and we're going to work our way down towards that TCON. Starting here with the IR sensor, we got 2 screws on the right and left side here that we're going to get out. After the IR sensor comes out, this should just lift up and away. I'm going to flip it over and kind of show you what we're working with here clip-wise. There is just one little clip that we depress with our finger or fingernail. And that should slide right out and away. We can set this off to the side. Next up, we are going to deal with the Wi-Fi board here. There is an antenna connection right here that it is just a little golden or silver clasp that clips over a connection on the Wi-Fi board. We do want to be very gentle when we release these. These can be quite delicate. This one is going to have a flap on the back that we're going to depress with our finger or fingernail. And once we do that, we should be able to slide this piece out and away from the board. Got 2 screws on the right and left side of the Wi-Fi board, and this should come away. After those 2 screws, we should just be able to lift up on the Wi-Fi board, set that off to the side as well. I believe what we are going to do next here is actually get rid of these connections. So there is a small flap on the back of this plug that we're going to push down with our finger and slide the whole thing out away from the board. These LVDS connections have a button on the right and left side that we want to pinch both of those down at the same time and then pull it directly away from the TCON. Same thing with this guy. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to get all of the tape and things that are keeping this board, this metal plate rather, affixed to the chassis. There are quite a few pieces of tape here. All right, we can get these wires and things out of the way just to kind of give ourselves a little bit of space to work with. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to get all of the screws that are keeping this metal plate affixed to the chassis. And I do believe that it does go down to the ones all the way down here at the bottom of the television. We'll see what we're working with as we do this. All right, we'll see how this is going to come out now. Oh, the whole thing just kind of slides out and away. And we do have a couple more ribbon cable connections and a couple more screws. So let's get these ribbon cable connections first. We're going to pop up those black flaps with our fingernail, and these should just very, very easily walk away. If we're running into any issues, we can kind of help loosen those ribbon cable connections up just by giving it a little bit of downward pressure with our finger right where the cable meets that connection. Looks like there's about 3 screws and this board should be finished. After those 3 screws come out, this TCON board should just lift up and out, and that is the TCON board for this unit. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. If you have any questions about this or any other TV repair, you can give us a call at 930-212-1975, or you can send us an email to info@tvpartstoday.com. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.